Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we have got a lineup of jokes for you that are guaranteed to crack you up. Let's straight dive into the fun. चल बंद कर दो.
An elderly lady was patiently waiting for a parking spot in a crowded lot, her turn signal on, when a young man in a flashy red Mercedes suddenly sped past her and slid into the spot she had been waiting for. Fuming, she got out of her car and walked up to him. "Excuse me," she said sharply. "I was waiting for that spot." The young man, oozing arrogance, flashed a smug grin and said, "Well, that's how it works when you're young and quick." His dismissive tone only fueled her irritation. Without a word, she turned and marched back to her car. Moments later, with deliberate precision, she reversed, then drove straight into the side of his shiny Mercedes, leaving a massive dent. The young man ran over, panic etched on his face. "What the hell are you doing?" he shouted. "Why would you do that?" The elderly lady stepped out of her car with a calm, satisfied smile. She looked him in the eye and said, "That's what you can do when you're old and wealthy." An older, tired-looking dog wandered into my yard. I could tell from his collar and well-fed belly that he had a home and was well taken care of. He calmly came over to me. I gave him a few pats on his head. He then followed me into my house, slowly walked down the hall, curled up in the corner, and fell asleep. An hour later, he went to the door, and I let him out. The next day he was back, greeted me in my yard, walked inside and resumed his spot in the hall and again slept for about an hour. This continued off and on for several weeks. Curious, I pinned a note to his collar. "I would like to find out who the owner of this wonderful sweet dog is and ask if you are aware that almost every afternoon your dog comes to my house for a nap." The next day he arrived for his nap, with a different note pinned to his collar. "He lives in my home, with my non-stop chatting and nagging wife. He's trying to catch up on his sleep. Can I come with him tomorrow?" One Sunday morning, the pastor announced that the church was trying to raise some extra funds and asked everyone to give whatever they felt led to give. He added, "And whoever gives the largest offering today will get to choose 3 hymns." When the ushers brought the plate back, the pastor spotted a $1,000 bill. His jaw nearly hit the floor. Delighted, he told the congregation he wanted to personally thank the generous donor. A sweet elderly lady in the last row slowly lifted her hand. Smiling, the pastor invited her to come forward and praised her kindness. "Now," he said, "as promised, you get to select any 3 hymns you want." Her eyes sparkled as she looked around the church. She pointed at 3 of the best-looking men in the room and cheerfully said, "I'll take him, and him."